Beyond the massacres, Aboriginal people were increasingly moved off their land and into stations and missions. One of the most important of these was Cherbourg, where the artist Joel Skene grew up.
Yeah, well, in them days they used to get the kids from their parents and put them in missions, you know. And then they put them in the boys and the girls' home. They was all in the line. And they kept them in there until they grew up to be about 17 years of age.
17.
A lot of the kids run away from there before that sort of thing. But
Where were the parents?
the parents,
Where were they?
some of
They there?
them were still looking for them,
Oh, gee.
and some of them are still doing that sort of thing. You know, don't know where their parents are.
Did you say you're on that photograph?
Yeah, this is me here. I think I was about 10-year-old then.
10-year-old,
I was taken away from my mother when I was 1 year old.
Jeez. Did you ever find your mum again?
Yeah. I had, there was 5 brothers and 6 sisters, but they all dead now, all my mom. I'm the last one.
And you were saying before, like, unmarried mothers as well. So
Yeah, the unmarried mothers, there'll be a few of them in this back row here. And these are all the young single girls,
Yeah.
because they sent them out to work for the white official. About 6 months to be back pregnant sort of thing.
Cherbourg remains an Aboriginal community, coexisting alongside places of older and more positive significance, such as Ban Ban Springs.
This place is Ban Ban Springs. It's in the Burnett River district. Very important place to my mother. So over the years I grew up knowing that this was really important to her. But anyway, Ban Ban Springs is, so important for many Aboriginal people, especially women. And it's a beautiful place, as you can see. If it is a women's place, that means it's the Dreaming Story has got some significance to do with women. Some adventure, some drama about how what happened to women here, or what they did. Some meaning to do with being a woman, growing up to be a woman, and so on. But also how a Dreaming Story is really about how this place came to be, and the people who are associated with it. How did they come into the world, and through what kind of drama? It's so it's a bit like a Genesis. Yeah, just like in the Bible, they have a Genesis. Well, Aboriginal people have Genesis type stories all over the country, and this just happens to be one of them here.
My name is Estelle Sando. I originally grew up in Cherbourg. One story is of me great-grandmother came down from the Rockhampton area, Sissy, and she was in that walk in 1905, then from Woodford to Cherbourg in 1905. It was known as Baramba, Cherbourg was.
And they walked for hundreds of miles, eh?
Yeah.
At the point of a gun, I've been told. Yeah.
Or some were
Literally.
shackled and chained if they
Shackled
refused to
and
go
chained,
on that walk. And my grandmother was the baby in that walk. And my grandfather was the last of his family to be in Cherbourg, although he's connected around the Gympie and the Maryborough area.
You probably heard about the stolen generation. People who came here and even for a long time they didn't even know their own people, their own biological families, because they were displaced. Cherbourg is known as a community of many tribes because there were many people brought from many different places and placed on this community.
But it was sad for my great-grandmother because before that walk, she had her eldest son taken off her, Victor, that is known today as the stolen generation.
Yeah.
So for you people overseas that don't know the truth, go out amongst the
Aboriginal people.
about the Aboriginal people all around Australia, and you will leave the truth about what really happened to our people in this country, not the bullshit lies that was put in our head and put in our
And the history books.
history books.